Before we get into our what's due when, I want to talk digital story workshop time. Okay? For digital storytelling, there's a process that we're going through. Starts with writing a script. That's what we started last week. That was due Friday, 11:59 p.m. We create a storyboard as the next step, and that's what you're going to be doing this week. Then you produce all the media files, record the narration, assemble everything together, add music, and then you publish and you're done. So right now we've created our script. We can revise it this week, and we're going to be creating our storyboards. Now, I would like you to get some peer feedback from your friends, your roommate, friends in W200 in this class or other classes. Just to read, I want you to read your script aloud to them. The aloud portion is important because you're going to be narrating this story. You're going to be reading it aloud on the computer for others to listen to, so it has to be listenable. Remember, it's a story. It's not basic informative. Chances are it's got to be persuasive and important and interesting. So make it listenable. So read your script aloud to a roommate or a friend. Update your script based on their feedback and my feedback before you start your storyboard. Make sure your script is an appropriate length. Again, 2 to 2.5 minutes speaking, about 2 to 2.5 paragraphs. Not pages, paragraphs. And then if you click on the link, there's a rubric for more details of what is expected for you for the digital story script. I'm not grading the script until we go through the storyboard. So what you turned in last week was a first draft. Next week, the end of this week, is going to be what I grade. Okay, so you've got your story, you've got your script ready. Now you're going to be creating a storyboard. What is a storyboard? A storyboard is a plan that you follow as you create your digital story. Professional animators and movie makers use these in order to sequence out their videos beforehand. It's a plan. And you're going to be creating your own. So you can click on this link to watch a video on what a storyboard is. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be creating your own storyboard. Now, a storyboard has several components to it. It has an area for you to draw and an area for you to write. Now, for every scene change, you need to have a different picture. So anytime the idea changes or the picture is going to change, you need to have a new storyboard piece. Okay? And you'll notice that from the video posted above. Okay? So what you will do is you will download the template, and you can explore the example storyboard. Download the template and print out as many pages as you need. You're going to be turning in, chances are, probably about 5 to 6 pages of these, if not more. Okay, so every time the scene changes, the image changes, or the script idea changes, you're going to have a new board. In this area is where a picture goes. So what am I going to be looking at while you're telling the story? What's going to be the image on the video? And then what's going to be said in the video? If there's music or audio, sound effects, that goes here. Be sure to put your name on this. Your section number, you can just put SL is fine. And then page 1, page 2, page 3 of however many pages long this is going to be. I do not want to see an entire 4 sentences in the script area. Okay, this is meant for 1 to 2 sentences before you change. Now, if you think of a movie or think of TV, and do this sometime. You're watching TV, the scene changes every 3 to 5 seconds. The camera angle changes, something different happens. Every time that camera angle changes, something different happens like that, that's a new piece of the storyboard for context for you. So every time there's that change, there's a new section of storyboard. Okay? Now, you're not going to be submitting the storyboard to OnCourse. You're printing out the storyboard and you're hand drawing. And stick figures, try to be a little bit more fleshed out than stick figures. Circles for arm long, ovals are fine for arms. But try not to have stick figures. I'm terrible at art, so I understand. I'm not expecting Leonardo da Vinci work or Salvador Dali or something. I'm expecting you just to put your idea down, let me understand what I'm going to be seeing on the screen through the image while whatever's on the script part is happening. So you print out enough pages, you draw your pictures, you connect it to the script, and then you're going to staple it together in order, in sequence. So scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 4, etc. And you're going to put it in my mailbox in the TTL. Now you'll walk into the TTL, and the mailboxes have moved from the middle of the room all the way into the back, as last I know. So you go in, find my mailbox. It does say Brian Hoey on it. If you can't find it, ask one of the TTL staff to help you find it. Now, if the TTL is closed on Friday after 4 p.m., I believe it's closed after 2. If the TTL is closed when you are turning it in, slide it under the front door. Slide your storyboard under the front door. Make sure your name is on it, your section number is on it. SL is fine. Okay, if there are any questions, again, feel free to email me at brhoey@indiana.edu. Next step, what's due when?